The Ottoman Empire was able to defeat Byzantine Empire because they were able to use gunpowder as an explosive to destroy the walls of Constantinople. Now you have to understand that your analytical mind is just like that fortified wall of Constantinople. It doesn't really get destroyed by weak information, weak thoughts in your brain. You have to destroy that fortified analytical mind in order to properly impress your subconscious mind and change your life. In order to completely heal your panic attacks, you have to destroy that analytical mind and properly program your subconscious mind. And the way to do that is by relaxation. It's such a simple thing to do, but people don't do it. People people are just focused on solving their problems in the same state of consciousness that created the problem. That cannot be done. Your consciousness must upgrade to another state in order for your problem to disappear. Right now, if you're surrounded by a lot of tragic events, if your problem have risen up to a stack of three-storied building, if you are inflicted with a lot of mental pain, anguish, and panic attacks, then just know that your state of consciousness is at a very low level. I'm sorry to break it to you, but your state of mind is not that good. You know it, and you have to face this fact. But it's also really possible to change your state of consciousness by destroying your analytical mind. So listen to me very closely. If you want to see yourself as a confident, happy, relaxed, peaceful, empowered person, if you want to stop having panic attacks, if you want your friends and family to see you in a new light, if you want them to stop worrying about you, if you want your ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend or your competitors to see you in a new light and regret that they ever messed with you, then understand that the universe that you physically perceive through your five senses is just an illusion. It is immaterial. It is just mental and it is spiritual. So if you can change your state of mind, you can change the physical reality that you can perceive through your five senses. Even the genes that are responsible for bad mental health will start to get turned off, and the genes that are responsible for good mental health will start to turn on if you simply upgrade your state of consciousness. And you don't have to do anything. Right now you're spending countless amount of dollars, you're spending so many hours in therapy sessions, but you can just upgrade your state of consciousness as you're about to fall asleep. It is so simple, yet people don't do it, and that is frustrating to me. This is why I have this YouTube channel. So listen to me very closely. The way to change your state of consciousness is by relaxation, imagination, and feeling the emotions of your imagination. There are multiple ways to relax your body. You can take a hot shower and relax, but that's not the relaxation that I'm talking about. Me personally, I use yoga nidra meditation in order to relax. That's because I'm really good at staying still. I'm really good at lying still. I don't move that often, but when people are inflicted with a lot of anguish, a lot of mental pain, they are restless. Me, when I was starting out, I could not sit still for even 1 minute. So, if you're that type of person, I recommend you to do Om chanting. I have made a video on how to chant Om correctly. It's about 20 minutes long and you can chant along with me. What Om chanting does is it stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system, puts you at a state of relaxation, starts to create alpha waves and theta waves in your brain, and destroys your analytical mind. When you chant Om correctly for about 20 minutes, then your analytical mind is destroyed, and the door between your conscious mind, your thinking mind, and your subconscious mind, your divine mind, is wide open. Now you can properly program your subconscious mind and change your life, change from within. Nothing external has to happen to you in order to feel good. You can just feel good by changing your subconscious mind. So, when you chant Om for about 20 minutes, you have to understand that chanting Om stimulates your energy body in terms of yoga. In terms of yogic perspective, when your energy body is vibrant, it is properly stimulated, it starts to naturally affect physical body and your mental body in a very positive way. This is the reason why I have known so many people who have healed their panic attacks simply by chanting Om for about 20 minutes a day, 2 times a day, for 3 months. So please chant Om before jumping on to the step 2 and the step 3 process of this meditation system. So after you chant Om, what you're going to do is you start to visualize, because now that your analytical mind is destroyed, anything that you visualize will naturally get impressed into your subconscious mind, and whatever gets impressed into your subconscious mind gets projected into the screen of space. Whatever you imagine will happen in your reality. This is the reason why 20th century spiritual leader Neville Goddard propounded a theory named imagination creates reality. If you can properly destroy your analytical mind, whatever you imagine will happen in your reality. So start to visualize that you are already the person that you want to become, and you're already doing the things that you want to do. So start to visualize that you are a calm, relaxed, happy, joyful, empowered person. What is that person going to act like? How is that person going to walk like? How is that person going to speak to people? Start to visualize all of these things in extreme detail. Start to tell your friends and family, hey guys, you don't have to worry about me, I'm completely fine, I have healed, I don't go to therapy sessions anymore, I don't buy anxiety medications anymore. In your imaginary scenario, start to hear your friends and family compliment you on how peaceful, on how relaxed you have become lately, on how your outlook on life has completely changed. You start to go to new social events in your imaginary scenario. You start to visit to places that you haven't been in your imaginary scenario. You can do that. Start to provide all the sensory modalities in your imaginary scenario. The things that you can see, the things that you can smell. Maybe right now you're avoiding coffee. Start to drink coffee. Start to smell the aroma of the coffee in your imaginary scenario. Start to go on a coffee date with your romantic partner in your imaginary scenario. Start to toss your romantic partner's hair. Start to smell their perfume. Start to hug them. Start to kiss them. Because right now, maybe a lot of people cannot date because they can't. When they are infected with a lot of mental pain, all they are focused is in their own betterment. They can't really focus on dates. So start to visualize that you're already dating. Start to do everything that you want to do, and that imagination will signify that your wish has already become fulfilled. Your wish, your desire of panic attack being solved has already been fulfilled, and hence you are doing all of those things. This is the language of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't really have any analytical skills, doesn't really have any logical skills. Whatever you imagine, it believes. So provide all the sensory vividness to your imaginary act. And when you do that, your mind loses the differentiation ability between what an imaginary act is and what an experience that you have in this three-dimensional world is. So your brain starts to create neural networks that reflect like whatever you imagined has already happened to you in real time. Now, what you have to do is you completely immerse yourself into that imaginary scenario. You place yourself in the first person in your imaginary scenario. You don't watch your imagination as if you're watching some movie as a third person. Place yourself as an actor in your imaginary scenario and mentally rehearse that imaginary scenario over and over and over again. Why? Because you have to make that neural network hard and set. When that happens, it starts to send a rush of chemicals down your body. Now, your body starts to feel a lot of emotions that are equivalent to your imaginary scenario. Because your imaginary scenario is wonderful, you're naturally going to feel a lot of wonderful emotions, a lot of elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, empowerment, happiness. And these feelings are actually what creates life, what breathes life into your imaginary scenario. Your imagination in and of itself is weak, but if you can feel the imagination to be true by feeling the emotions of your imagination, then that imagination comes to life. So Get really good at sustaining the elevated emotions, because right now you're sustaining the emotions of anxiety, of worry, of concern for so long, because you have been practicing feeling those emotions. You have been practicing imagining bad things happening to you. So just show up every day. Start to do these three simple steps every day. As soon as you wake up in the morning, as you're about to fall asleep in the night, whenever you get free time in the day, because you really can change your life by simply following these three steps. Because we're not the victims of our life, we are the creators of our life. This is the reason why Bible says that the kingdom of heaven lies inside of you. You're made in the image of God. The Upanishads say, Aham Brahmasmi, which means you are the source of creation. So start acting like the source of creation, because you are. But it's not going to be easy, because the attention span of us, of we modern humans, have been robbed away by TikToks, by Instagram reels, by YouTube shorts, by so many forms of instant gratification, by alcohol, by drugs. All these things have made our attention span really, really short. And when you can't give attention to a particular mental imagery, particular imaginary scenario for a long period of time, you cannot feel the emotion of that desired imagination, and nothing will work. So start to show up every day, start to chant home, start to do this visualization, start to feel the visualization. Then your attention span will naturally lengthen. You will be able to feel the emotions of your desired imagination for a long period of time. And get ready, because when you're able to sustain these elevated feelings for an extended period of time, magic starts to happen. The analytical mind is destroyed. Whatever has been impressed in your subconscious mind will be projected into your personal reality. Your thoughts, your feelings is the creator of your own personal reality. So start to create your own personal reality by imagining wonderful things and feeling the emotions of that wonderful things. You really can change your life. I have made a ton of videos about how to change your life, how to completely overcome your panic attacks. But if you still feel like you cannot do it alone, then message me on my Gmail, my Viber, my Telegram, my WhatsApp, and then we can get started right away. You have to remember that the sky's the limit once you truly know how to imagine correctly and feel the emotions of your desired emotions, desired future correctly. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.